Morning, morning. I've dressed for the occasion. I hope you appreciate the effort that I've gone to this morning to dig the Christmas jumper out of the wardrobe. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that, mate. I hope you're well. Game week 17, eh? Is 17? Yeah, 17. There is. It's been a lot of game weeks recently, hasn't there? I'm just trying to keep up. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, bud. Hope you're doing well. We got a bumper deadline stream. I'll be live for 2.5, 3 hours. We'll do team ratings. We've got a quiz, obviously. Love the quiz. I've already made one of my transfer decisions, but there's one more that I've been pondering, let's say. So we'll decide that on stream. And what else? Got score predictions, all the stats and data that you need. And of course, I'm here to answer anyone's questions. I'm sorry to hear about your nasty cold, mate. I hope that's better by, assuming you celebrate, I hope that's better by Christmas. Keith, good to see you. Glenn, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. So I'll quickly, let's talk about my transfer decision to begin. So I've made one transfer already, which unfortunately I don't think has gone all that well. Oh, I need to change my screen share. Bear with. Good morning, Laura. Are you all finished now? You must be all finished for the year now. That must be a great feeling. There we are. So I've done one transfer. I did 8 Nori, excuse me, I did 8 Nori out for Robinson, which at the time I thought that's a sensible transfer, that. And then Kenny Tete got injured for 8 to 10 weeks. So there's a 4 currently. In fact, it looks like Anderson is back fit as well. So there's currently Timothy Castagna, who is 4.2 million, and Anderson of Fulham, who is 4.2 million. And then we've got Robinson here, who I paid 4.7 million for. So I could have saved myself, 0.5 million, but hey ho, it's done now. Here's how we're lining up. I definitely think I'm going to captain Salah. I just prefer the fixture to Palmer's, which probably to some people might sound mental, saying I prefer the Tottenham fixture to Everton. But I actually think Everton are pretty tough to break down. So I've gone for Salah. The other transfer that I'm potentially planning to make, in fact, I'm going to do this as well. We're going to go double Chelsea, because I think Nottingham Forest concede. I'm also considering doing Semenyo to Ahmad, but we're just not 100% about it. I probably should, but I'm not 100% about Semenyo to Ahmad at the moment. Don't know what you guys think on that one, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. Spurs defence are not good. Man United, Palace, Fulham, Everton up next for That's funny. That's quite a funny typo, Alexandra, I must say. I do like the fixtures for Semenyo. Oh, I don't, Eon. I don't think Semenyo is better than Mbumo. I sold Mbumo to get Semenyo in order to allow me to buy Isak. I think Isak is better than Mbumo, if that makes sense. I'm not going to say that Semenyo is better than Mbumo, that's for sure. I just thought I needed Isak. That's why I did it. Son is worth the money. Let's have a look. What's he got up next? I think he's got some quite tough fixtures coming up, mate. It's just tough, though. Who would you... Yeah, what would you do if you got rid of him, I guess is the question. I've got looking at Ahmad there. We've got a red nose again. How have I managed that? Anyway, yeah, I'm looking at Ahmad there, and I'm wondering if he's better than Semenyo. I'm wondering. Yeah, we don't know. We'll see. Ivan, oh, I've already answered that. Good to see you, Paul. Hope you're doing well, mate. We're going to leave it for now. Yeah, I do like those moves, mate. But then, can Son score against Liverpool? Right. It's all right, mate. There's no need to apologise. Yeah, I think that's such a close one, Ivan, that I probably wouldn't make it and just save the transfer, to be honest. I would get Castagna now, Hillbilly, I think. Yeah, probably get Castagna now. I feel a bit robbed on that one, to be completely honest with you. But ultimately, I don't know where I'd spend the rest of the money anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Excuse me. Saka or Palmer captain? I would captain Palmer. No, I wouldn't touch. I wouldn't touch Jota, mate. I don't think Jota's nailed enough. I just wouldn't trust him, and he gets injured too much. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't sell Mbumo for Jota. That's what we do, Repent Master, mate. We get on nice and early to help those who are maybe on different time zones or just up early in general. There's already plenty of deadline streams going on from about 9 a.m, aren't there? By the way, one thing we are trying to do on the stream today is hit 11,000 subscribers. I'm pretty sure I'm on 10,990. So we need like 10 more to hit 11,000. I'm just going to go on studio and just see what we're on at the moment. $10,980. So we need 20. Do you reckon we can get 20 subscribers on the stream? Let's see. Yeah, that's a good question, Paul. And one thing I would say is I think tactically, Tete was used as more a defensive fullback to allow Robinson to get forward. But I think the thing is with Castagna is he is very attacking. Like that's his preference is to attack. He's not the best defender, but he is decent going forward. So yeah, that is something to bear in mind, to be fair. But let's just compare. So Tete is on 0.1 XGI per 90. Robinson is on 0.3. Oh no, 0.13. Oh, so there's not a whole lot of difference, I guess. Paul, I'm ready for it, man. I also I don't mind Iwobi either. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that, mate. Arav, I will do team reviews, Ivan. I will. We'll do any members that want their teams reviewed. I'll do them from 1:45, so in 6 minutes' time. So if any, well, I'll do a call. But if members want to put their IDs in the chat, we'll do some members' teams. Maybe do the quiz after that, and then we'll have a look at some non-members' teams if that works. You sold Dunk to Castagna last night. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That's a very kind comment, Glenn. I appreciate that. Best differential? Let's see, fixtures-wise. In fact, let's have a look at this. This is projected goals? Yeah, so this is projected goals this week. Who on here is a different... Hoyland, potentially. Potentially Hoyland. I don't mind Crystal Palace players. I think they need to get this Arsenal fixture out of the way. But once they play Arsenal, I think Crystal Palace options could be good. Ismail Assar and Mateta. But I just wonder how they play without Eze, who's currently injured. Timber's only 7%. Really? Is he really? Unbelievable. Yeah, I do like Timber. But I'm biased. I'm obviously biased on that one. What to do with Cunha? I think I would hold him for one more week. But if you're able to buy Isak straight up, I would do that, I think. Oh, my gut feeling Buzzy Bear is Ahmad, because he's playing in a more attacking position. And I think, yeah, I could say Ahmad. What to do with Cunha, hold or sell? Yeah, I've already answered that, haven't I? Hoyland or Xerxes? Who would start? Yeah, I think Hoyland's first choice, mate. But yeah, that's the question. Timber will start, mate. He's played 90 every game. I'm backing him to start. This is the problem with differentials, mate, is there'll always be a minutes risk with them. Honestly, I would also put put Haaland up there as well. I can do Raya to Fabianski and the Cunha for the Isak. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I think just having Fabianski as your one goalkeeper in the game lands you in a bit of problem. I've got to say. Van Dijk or Guardiola. What do the Liverpool fixtures look like? Because the thing is, the Man City fixtures do get really good. Brentford away has now become a difficult fixture. They've updated the fixture difficulty ratings, by the way. It's interesting that Brentford away is a more difficult fixture than Forest away. But yeah, I don't mind the Man City fixtures. What are we looking at in terms of... And the Liverpool fixtures are good as well. I go Van Dijk, I think, mate. Yes, Shub Karan, I think that's entirely possible. Gunners Girl. We love that. I wish I was... at times I wish I was still asleep and snoring, but we got up early for this morning. What do you think of Jota? No, not for me. I actually don't know, Martin. Is that a question that you're asking me to Google? And Salah is my captain, mate. Who have West Ham got? Let's have a look at the clean sheet odds. No, I think I'd play Pickford, mate. I think I'd play Pickford. I would bench the one with the lowest clean sheet odds on this list, Shub Karan. So have a look. Jota. I'm not sure about Jota. I'm just not sure about his minutes. Just not sure. I'm just going to have a quick check of Twitter to see if there's been any news overnight. I literally got up, had breakfast, got in the shower, and then turned this on. So I've not... No, nothing. Let's go back to the chat. Good morning, Dan. Good to see you. No worries, Martin. We'll have a look. There's the result, mate. They played each other in the week, didn't they, on Wednesday? Jesus scored a hat-trick. Jesus scored a hat-trick. Mateta scored as well, to be fair. But yeah, I think Jesus could start this week, to be fair. But you can't pick him as an option. Bench one, Colwill, Pedro's. I benched Colwill, mate. I benched the defender and just play the attackers. Utility massage. Morning, mate. Mbumo and Dunk out for Ahmad and Gabriel. yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, mate. Just be prepared for Mbumo to punish you and still get returned, but I do like that. No, I don't believe Cunha's got a suspension yet. Matthew, I think it's time to downgrade one of them, to be honest. Or just wait until your wild card. The idea of having two goalkeepers like that is, I'm afraid, it's madness to me. I would only ever have one goalkeeper. Or like, you can have two playing goalkeepers, but the second one needs to be bargain basement cheap, in my opinion. I don't think Everton away is as good a fixture as you might think. Everton are terrible at scoring goals, but they are pretty solid defensively. Mikalenko or Konza? Oh, that's tough. I'd have to say Mikalenko, I think. Yeah, I'd say Mikalenko. I've got to die on the Everton decent defensive heel, haven't I? Be sure to leave a like on the stream. We've got 68 people watching at the moment. I don't actually know how many likes we're on. I'm going to go and check. I've put on a Christmas jumper and everything. $29 likes. That's absolutely huge. Leave a like if you're enjoying the stream. We'll do members teams now as well. If any members want to put their FPL IDs in the chat, feel free and I'll look at your team. Alexandru, differential captaincy. What do you think about Robinson? Oh, God. No, I don't think I'd go for a defender. Just members, guys. Just members teams. Cunha out for Raul Jimenez. No, I don't like Raul Jimenez. Oh, I've got to log in. Bear with. I'll put the clean shields back up again while I do that. Advent calendar's good, mate. Thank you. I haven't had it this morning actually. What I'm going to do, because it's too early, it's too soon after I woke up for me to make a coffee. But I will go make a coffee at some point, and then I'll bring my advent calendar in. Right, we're on. I don't know whose team this is, but it's not mine. Right, Laura. Bruno Dos Tres. What a great team name. I feel like you really need to get, well, in my mind, there's one player missing from this team, Laura, and that's Isak. But I don't, with 2 free transfers, I don't see an obvious route to him. So I'll probably just roll this week because the team is like absolutely fine. But I think you're missing Isaac. Should we see if there's a way we can get him in? We're just doing members teams at the moment, guys. If you want to be a member or send a super chat in, I'll have a look at your team. But for the time being, we're just doing members. I think you're probably best rolling, to be honest. He's got expensive, hasn't he? That leaves you 4.6, yeah. So it's, well, to be fair, it just leaves you with a thin bench, though, if you do it. I think I'd probably wait until I had 3 moves. And then you could potentially downgrade Lewis to Castagna, and that would allow you to get Ahmad and Isaac. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, it's hard, though. It's hard. I would probably just roll, to be honest, Laura. I think that's probably your best course of action. Paul is up next. Hotel Calafiore. Have you done any moves so far? Bought in Ahmad and Robinson. Nice. Who did you bring Ahmad in for then? That's interesting. Because I wouldn't have sold any of these players for Ahmad if it was me. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. I don't think Shub Karan you can justify selling Chris Wood, though. It's just members teams, Ivan, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I wouldn't have sold Rodgers, mate. I wouldn't have sold Rodgers. But Robinson's a good move. Robinson's a good move. Keep shooting your questions in. We'll do the quiz in 8 minutes' time. How about that? Quiz in 8 minutes. Or maybe we should wait for a few more people to join us for the quiz. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What's everyone's plans for Christmas as well, by the way? Let us know in the chat. And a couple of things. Please leave a like rating on the stream if you're enjoying yourself on here. And please subscribe to the Golden Goal channel as well, because we are very close to 11,000 subscribers. And it'd be great to hit it on stream. Because, yeah, we did 10,000 subscribers, but it happened when I was asleep. So I couldn't celebrate it, unfortunately, with you guys. Steve's getting drunk. Fair enough, mate. Who to start, Rodgers or Pedro? I go João Pedro for the penalties, mate. I would. God, there's loads of chat messages. Bench Rodgers or Enzo? That's so tough. That's so tough. Whatever I say is going to be wrong, so do the opposite. I actually have no idea. Gunners Girl. We're going to do a... where's the coin? There's the coin. So, tails is Rodgers. Heads is Enzo. It landed on tails, Law. No, it wasn't Laura, was it? That was Gunners Girl. It landed on Rodgers. Oh yeah, we got to do a captaincy poll, haven't we? Let's do a captaincy poll. Captain. Salah. Palmer. Other. There's only 2 key options this week, aren't there, really? Yes, of course, Glenn. Let's have a look at your team. Do I go to away games? You talking Bristol City games? No, unfortunately not. I'm usually doing this, mate, which stops me doing away games, unfortunately. I'm married to the YouTube game. My predictions, yes, I've got them coming up. I would probably start Semenyo over Buonanotte. Do you want to shoot? Actually, ooh, Leicester goalkeeper. That is, I've not seen that before. But actually, will Danny Ward play in his place? Because, yeah, I would just keep, to be honest, unless you did like 8 Nori to Castagna, I would, yeah, you just said that. Cool. Yeah, it makes sense. Niels, I've not seen anything, mate. I've not seen anything. Here's my score predictions. You tell me if you agree or not. I've gone Villa Man City as a 3-3 draw. I just see both teams scoring and there not being a clear winner in the game. So I've gone for a 3-3 draw in that one. Went Brentford 2, Forest 1. I think Brentford at home are just too good, like goal scoring wise. I think they beat Forest. I've gone Newcastle beating Ipswich 3-1. I've gone West Ham Brighton 2-2. Arsenal Crystal Palace, I've gone for a 1-0 Arsenal win. Chelsea, I've got them beating Everton 1-0. Fulham, I've got them winning 4-2. 4-3 Leicester Wolves, 2-2 Man United Bournemouth, and a 4-2. Official med, we're just doing members teams, mate. 4-2 to Liverpool as well. So hopefully, lots of goals for Salah, because he's going to be my captain. Well, Southampton are really in the mud at the moment, aren't they? Let's be honest. The treble, things are going so badly, considering Bowen as captain. Yikes. Fabianski or Verbruggen. I've got them. I've got them in a 2-2 draw. I'll probably say Verbruggen because they're slightly better. And Mbumo captain. Nah, not against Forest, mate. You can't do that. Jamie, I wish I knew, mate. I wish I knew. I don't know. I'm sorry. No one knows what's happening with Cunha. Gut feel is he plays. Nah, for me, best captain is Did I look at? I looked at your team, Glenn, didn't I? I did. Best captain for me is Salah, mate. Best captain for me is Salah. Yeah, I probably agree with you, Shubkaran. But then I also think that Aina concedes as well. I think Chelsea are more likely to keep a clean sheet than Forest are. So I'm I'm comfortable going for Colwill and Sanchez, doubling up. I don't look much to that threat, mate, to be honest with you. He's not been underperforming all that much, though. He's not really been underperforming all that much. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm just in my thinking pose. I think I would start Rodgers over Semenyo, to be fair. Anderson in for 8 Nori. Makes sense. Yeah, the rest of the team is great. Great team. Great team. That is such a question, Dyslexic Mammoth. That is such a question. I do really like Isak, but I don't think... Who else would you sell to get Ahmad in? Who else would you sell to get Ahmad in, I think is the question. I think, guys, I'm coming down with a Christmas cold, which is not ideal. I would probably play Rodgers over Semenyo, mate, I think. I think the fixture for Rodgers is better. Selling Kulusevski, okay. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. How about Jota in for Johnson? I don't like Jota. Not at all. I think his minutes are so poor, mate. I wouldn't go for Jota. You reckon Rodgers gets returns? Oh well, I don't have a narrative for it, but I think Man City is not a tough fixture at the moment, especially with no Ruben Diaz. So yeah. Richard Heath, start Flecken or Fabianski? I'd say Flecken. Not doing team, just members at the moment, mate. Members and super chats. Already said, Paul. I said Pickford. I prefer Pickford. Would you start Henderson or Fabianski? That's all right, Paul. Don't worry. I'd say Fabianski. Harmony, good to see you. I eventually got Flecken out, brought in Hendo. 11k, huge. That's massive. Yeah, no midfield City, indeed. He's an option. He's an option. 79% of people that have answered the poll, though, are going Salah. By the way, if you haven't already, please leave us a like rating on the stream. I'd really appreciate that. And we're closing in on 11,000 subscribers. I don't know if you see that. 10,987 it says at the moment. 13 to go. So if anyone fancies... Oh yeah, that's what Harmony was saying. I thought you were 11k overall. You're talking about 11k subs. Yeah, hopefully we can hit 11k subs on stream. That'd be pretty cool. What was I going to say? Should we do a quiz? Does anyone want to do the quiz? Let us know in the chat if you want to do the quiz. And look. Check that out, Harmony. Hey? I should be a model. Get me on ASOS, modelling Christmas jumpers. That'd be great. Only one taker for the quiz so far in Paul. No one else fancy a quiz? The quiz is the highlight of the stream, isn't it? Paul, see, I've got Neil's mate. Someone is someone supporting me, and then someone not. There you go. Paul's giving away a free membership if we hit 11k subs. How generous is that? What a friggin' legend. Oh yeah, I hope you're doing well. I forgot, of course, Harmony. I hope you're. I'm glad to see you're recovering fairly well. We shall do the quiz, ladies and gents. There should be a warning before the jumper. Is it that bad? Christ. I was going to advertise my Instagram, but I won't do that now. So who was the highest scorer in game week 17 or 17? 16. I'm getting confused with the game weeks because there are so many. Who was the highest scoring player in game week 16? While you do that, I'm just going to check Twitter. Gonna check the Twitter. Nothing yet, I don't think. No. Harmony saying Haaland, you're trolling me, you are. Answer is Ismaila Sarr. I think most people got that right. Well done, everyone. Paul Ross saying Mepham. That's interesting. Is he? He's not even in the Prem anymore, I don't think, Chris Mepham. I don't even need to say. Who is that? Who is that? I've actually forgotten who this is. Actually, no, I remember. I remember who it is. I remember. It kind of looks like me as well, to be fair. It kind of looks like me. Lots of people saying Foden. Sorry, for anyone new, this is a current Premier League player. Sujan, no. Not confirmed. The best Liverpool triple, I think, will be Arnie Slot, Arnold, and Salah. I think it's, if I were to say, it's probably Van Dijk, Trent, and Salah if there were three players. But outside of Salah, I wouldn't pick a Liverpool attacker, to be honest. You just don't know who's going to play. Colaccini, what a memory. All right, we'll put people out of their miseries. It's Dean Henderson. No one guessed that, did they? But it is Dean Henderson. There you go. No one got that right. That's the first one we've done. That's the first one that we've done that no one got. There you go. It is Dean Henderson as well. If you want to check the silhouette, I promise you it is Dean Henderson. It's Cunha. Richard Heath has seen the answer and he's already said it's Cunha. He must be behind. All right. So this is quite a good question, I think. There were 2 own goals scored in Game Week 16. And who were they scored by? Get 1 point for each one you get right. There's a maximum of 6 points available on this quiz. You get 1 point per right answer. Morning FPL Equilibrium. Harith, that is absolutely huge. And any hope for another green arrow? Definitely. Was it Mepham? Is that always going to be your answer? Sorry, the answer has to be the players. You get 1 point for each correct player. Good morning, Paul Hayes. I'm watching the answers come in. I'm just watching the answers come in. The answer is... it's Mark Gahey and Doherty. Doherty, one of the two. It was Doherty and Gahey. So well done, everyone that said that. Quite a few people said that. You get 1 point for each correct answer. So how are we all doing? 3 questions in. How's everyone doing? What scores are we on? Just going to tweet out the stream as well while we do that. We are live. Two out of three, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4. It's possible 4 at the moment. Possible 4. Currently 67k in the world. Absolutely huge. Question number 4. I've done it again. Why does this always happen to me, man? Look. Why would the... Come on. That's quite hard to guess. You get a free point if you know who that is. I keep doing that, man. Every quiz, I bottle 1 question. Yeah, treble. I think it could be Haaland, mate. I think it could be Haaland. Alright, we'll skip over that one. God, I hope I haven't done the same on question 5. There we go. How many clean sheets were kept in game week 16? There we go. How many clean sheets were kept in game week 16? We shall see, Paul. We shall see. I do need to get a coffee in a second. So after the quiz, I'm going to run and get a coffee. And I hope to be back in like 30 seconds. Because what I'll do is I'll go in and out. Start Rodgers or Semenyo. Rodgers. I'd say Rodgers. The answer was 4. So we had Arsenal and Everton. Both obviously kept 1. Newcastle kept 1. That's 1, 2, 3. And then Spurs kept 1 against Southampton. So that's 4. Mate, I just have Nescafe instant, mate. Nothing fancy. I just boil the kettle, put some milk on it. Easy. I'd probably start João Pedro, the penalty taker, you know. But most people are probably going to say Ahmad. Most people are probably going to say Ahmad. We need to do a subscriber check, don't we? If you haven't already, please leave a like on the stream. I'm just going to check my subscriber count. Are we on 11k? 10 to go, ladies and gentlemen. 10 to go. Paul, you're a friggin' legend. We love that. Thank you, mate. My plan this afternoon, actually, I had a lovely plan this afternoon. I was going to go for a walk around Bristol Harbour, as I usually do on a Saturday afternoon. I'm going to take my laptop with me, and I'm going to work on this evening's video from a coffee shop. with a coffee, of course, paid for by Paul. Thank you, Paul. And crack out a video for tonight. What do you mean, Nixie? I like donations. Of course I like it. Do you mean I'll actually physically press like? Yeah, I didn't realise that was a like button, to be honest. You do an instant coffee in the microwave. That is interesting. Rogers or Enzo? God. I'd say Rogers. What do people think? I would say Rogers. Marcus, I support 2 teams, actually, which is could be subject to abuse. But I support Man United and my local team, Bristol City. Those are the 2 teams that I support. 141 people watching at the moment. Absolutely massive. If you haven't already, please leave a like on the stream. 141 people. Be a good like total if we have it. And subscribe to the Goal and Goal channel. We're nearly on 11,000, and I think we might be able to do it on stream. Bristol City, Equilibrium. That would be my answer. Yeah, Fabianski or Verbruggen when they play each other. I would probably say Verbruggen. Yes, Paul. 700 videos, mate. I know. I did a little tweet yesterday. 700. It's huge, isn't it? Good morning, Sally. I need to get a coffee. I haven't made one yet because it's been too early. I've basically just woken up and went on a stream. So I haven't had my coffee yet, but I will do in a sec. Beanie's sister lives in Bristol. Well, if you ever come to visit, let's go for a coffee, man. As long as you're friendly, I'll go for a coffee with you. That goes for anyone else on the stream, by the way, that's in Bristol. I'll go for a coffee. Do you like Chris Wood, Solanke, Jackson? Jackson's my favourite of that lot. Alf. Cheers, buddy. Raul or Wood? I'd go Chris Wood, mate. I think I'll go Chris Wood. With Muniz coming off the bench and scoring, I would question if Raul Jimenez is going to play every game. And I think you want Chris Wood, mate. That's what I think. And he's playing Brentford. That's a good fixture. Equilibrium. Absolutely huge. Thank you very much, mate. There's no comment on it either. Just for the love of the game. I appreciate it, man. Croissant with your coffee. Oh, incredible. Incredible. Thank you very much. Best mate, FPL YouTube. It has to be FPL Tom, mate. We've been on this journey together. It's got to be FPL Tom. But because we've been at it since day one together. But Alf's a legend as well. Can't forget Alf. He gave me a mug, mate. He gave me a mug. Look at that. I'm very grateful. Very grateful for all the friends I have in the FPL community. And over the Christmas period, I'm doing 2 rather exciting collaborations. I'm pleased to say. One of them, I'm going to keep both of them a secret. But they're both exciting. Yeah, the Lloyd's building is unfortunately very empty at the moment. What I also thought was cool was they have a rave at the front of it in the amphitheatre. I'm guessing you probably know that, But the idea of people doing that kind of stuff in front of a bank is quite funny. Sally, it is. I've already modelled it multiple times at people's requests, but since you asked, here you go. We have 3 snowmen in a sled going to the pub. I thought I'd crack it out. So yeah, leave a like rating for the Christmas jumper, if anything. I should definitely get a job with ASOS now, modelling Christmas jumpers. Yeah, how many are we on? We're nearly on 11,000 subscribers. If anyone could ask their mum or dad to subscribe, that'd be great. We're 6 away. We're 6 off. How do I look at a live subscriber count? See live count, there we go. The live count is there. We'll keep checking it. And unless you're 180 centimeters minimum. I think I am literally 180 centimeters tall. That is my height. I think I'm bang on 180. So does that work? Can I be an ASOS model now? Let's see. Would you play Rodgers or Pedro over Guardiola? Yeah, I'd always play an attacker over a defender, I think, in this game. Always play an attacker. Good morning. Mohammed, huge. What if there is a difference? I don't like Saka, mate. I don't like Saka. I like Salah. I'm all in on Salah, mate. I'm all in on Salah for me. Well, you get applying, Sally. I don't know how you apply for a job at ASOS as a model, but I'm going to give it a go after the stream. Alan, I'm doing very well, mate. I hope you are too. Start Kirkez or Collins? Kirkez, I think. Yeah, Dunk's fallen off, hasn't he? Dunk has fallen off. Who wants a free membership? Come on, you get a free membership. How many we got? Come on, need 3 more. That'd be amazing. I wasn't live. I wasn't on YouTube or anything when I hit 10k, so I couldn't celebrate it with you guys. So 11k feels like a good one. I'll go back to my team for a second. Oh, 3. We're only 3 away, aren't we? We have to keep it on. We'll have to keep it on. Good morning, Harry's Army. Start Flecken or Sells? Sells. Bristol win today. I hope so, mate. I hope so. Cursed Epic. I prefer Chris Wood to Raul Jimenez, mate. I think. Come on. I can't celebrate too loudly because my housemate is asleep, but come on. Massive W. Someone's unsubscribed, look. We love that. Thank you. Incredible. Thank you very much, everyone. What an absolute pleasure it is to do this. Huge. Benji was 11k. We love that. There you go, bro. You're being pinned. Thank you, mate. Paul's gifted a membership. There you go. Ashwin, you're now a member. Congratulations. We love that. Paul, that's incredible, mate. Thank you. What a good way to start the day, eh? As a competitive athlete, would you consider competing in the enhanced games? I no, because I wouldn't be competitive, mate. The enhanced games will be competed in by former professional athletes who have just a complete genetic edge over me. So no, I wouldn't compete in it, but I would tune in. I would watch it. There's an Australian swimmer called James Magnuson that is going for the 50 freestyle world record, and he is taking pretty much every substance known to man, but doing it with like a doctor's supervision to make sure it's safe. So yeah, I'd watch it. Good morning, Jess. Good to see you. I hope you're well. First content creator subscription since I started playing in 2007. Paul, I'd love to hear that, mate. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, everyone. That's incredible. 11k, eh? Huge. People, yeah, they go hillbilly. That's probably why you've heard of the enhanced games. Then I'm guessing he's probably the number one sort of face of it. The guy is absolutely huge as well. I would say my favourite swimmer is another Australian named Kyle Chalmers. He swims my event, the 100 freestyle, and he got silver unfortunately in the Olympics. He's my favourite swimmer, I would say. Of course we can, Ben. Who could forget your team name, eh? It brings me great pleasure to type that on my laptop. There's quite a lot to do here, isn't there? I also don't believe that Ashwin has not. He's probably not even watching the stream anymore, by the looks of it. Fair enough. Yes, we do like Emma McKeown as well. She's pretty mega. God, I think you need to get Jackson or Isak in here somehow. Ben, I do. Did Porro and Solanke to Jackson? Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like those moves, mate. I can't say anything different. Patrick, I would always favour starting a midfielder over a defender, definitely. Have I seen Gout? I have seen Gout, mate. Very impressive. 16, and did he run a sub? It was a 10 point, wasn't it? It wasn't a sub 10, but yeah, pretty incredible. Pretty incredible from Gout. I love Andy, man. He's great. He's the GOAT, the OG, the big dog. That's what Andy is. 10-4. Yeah, that's speedy. It was quicker than that, wasn't it? It was 10.04. Yeah, 10.04. But it was an illegal run. So he ran a 10.04, a 10.17, a 20.3, and a 20.04. The 20.0 is more impressive. No, I agree with Spurs clean sheets. Bear with, guys. Well, I don't think Everton keep a clean sheet against Chelsea either, but I do think they are better defensively than Tottenham are. It's just my opinion, but I do think they are. The thing is with young athletes is well, my prime example for a young athlete is Wayne Rooney, because when he played for Everton at 16, he was a fully grown adult. And I actually think the best that Wayne Rooney was as a footballer was in his really, really early 20s, whereas most footballers peak, well, late 20s, early 30s. That's when they're playing at their best. Whereas someone like Rooney, I think genetically he peaked early 20s, and you just don't know with this gout guy. He could be at his genetic prime right now, and he's just developed early. You just don't know. But it's very impressive. Is this a good team? In goal is Alisson, Gabriel, Van Dijk and Hall. Midfield is Salah, Palmer, Saka. Yeah, good team. I'm just not sure about... I'm just not sure about Raul Jimenez anymore. But I think if you've got him, you've probably got to keep him. Thing is with Rashford, I don't think he actually peaked early. I think he just got overused. Ollie played him... I can't remember how many appearances he made per season under Ollie, but I think it absolutely ground him down. Oh, Laura, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Yeah, I reckon he ran a good 400 as well. Definitely Onana, mate. Definitely Onana. Thank you very much, everyone that's done a super chat or donated. I really appreciate that. That's very generous of you. The thought of someone sending me their money for doing FPL live streams just seems crazy to me. I'm just very grateful. Thank you. Do you think that Haaland is not necessarily sold? What do you mean by that? Sorry, Mohammed. I appreciate that English probably isn't your first language, but I'm not sure what you mean by that question. Hi, Tom. I'm from Ireland. I heard on the radio that City have... Yeah, mate. Yep, no Diaz or Edison being injured's fine because Ortega can play, but Ruben Diaz is that's not good. I tweeted yesterday. I think he's the only defender that actually resembles a professional footballer when he defends. That isn't named Nathan Ake or Akanji, who are both injured. I think so too, Treble, mate. I think so too. I think Onana's going to be the top scoring keeper in the game. I always say this. I think he will be, and I need to get him in at some point. And as for refusing to own Man United assets, sorry to hear about the derby, by the way. I think... What was I going to say? I think you have to take away the allegiances to clubs when you play FPL, quite simply. I don't think Onana does enough to be a captain. Mate, I absolutely love Kyle Walker. He's a great human being. Seems like a really nice chap, and he's a really good footballer as well. His footballing intelligence is it's one of the best I've ever seen in a professional footballer. And he is a model to, he set such a great example to society as Man City's captain. That's all I'm going to say on Kyle Walker. I think he's a great bloke. Oh, Akanji trained, did he? Yeah, he's really fast, yeah. It's faster than me, definitely. I think Walker's... Is he still in the Arnie Slot penitentiary? Is that what's happened to him? Honestly, I cannot believe how he is still starting for Man City. And he's still the club captain, right? So Pep Guardiola, probably the greatest manager that's still playing it's still in the game. He is persisting with starting him. Why don't you just pick a kid from the academy? Like, surely an academy kid is better than Kyle Walker. Yeah, he is fast at spreading his genes. That is true. I mean, I'm guessing he's a professional footballer, right? So that women kind of throw themselves at him. But I mean, Kyle Walker, would you really? I don't know. What kind of surgery does he need, Treble? I'm intrigued. I feel like you're setting me up for a joke here. Yeah, I just think it's madness that he continues to play him at right back. Anyway, Kyle Walker doesn't deserve enough. It doesn't deserve the airtime on this channel. I'm just going to check if we've had any news that's come out. Quite a few people considering taking hits this week, by the looks of it. I haven't seen anything, no. Nope. Allison or Fabianski? You got to go for Allison, haven't you? I know the fixture's tough, but yeah. Oh, Christian, mate. I would show a replay of the Spain goal that won the Euros to show how Kyle Walker was totally at fault for that. But I'd get demonetized on the stream, and I've had like 20 quid's worth of donations, so I don't want to lose that. Well, Jess, the thing I would say about that is you look at future game weeks coming up. I'll do it with you because this is an issue that I have, as you can see. And you got to ask yourself, are you going to captain him? So you're not going to captain a Wolves player, so I'm going to cut them off. So the players I think in FPL that you could sensibly captain are Saka, Palmer, Salah, and Haaland, right? For me, I would really only captain 3 players in Palmer and Salah. I don't know who you have in your team, but I'm looking at these game weeks coming up, and I think game week 19, Haaland potential captaincy. Game week 20, Haaland potential captaincy. Game week 22, Haaland potential captain, although I think Salah. So like game week 19 and 20, I think you could captain Haaland. And you can guarantee Hillbilly, whatever FPL Harry does, it will pay off because he's a legend. Whatever I do will not, because I'm clearly not a legend. Check out that streamline I just did there. That was huge. So yeah, Jess, that would be my answer to that question. But yeah, must be hard not to have Isak, eh? Not wise to. I think you could captain him, definitely. What does that mean? What does that mean, Paul Roche? Best defender for 4.6 million. Got Lewis Hall already. I would say best defender is probably Castagna at this point. Favourite Christmas song? Spaceman Came Travelling. Although I must say, mate, I spent 2 years working in a supermarket. This isn't going to get you in the spirit, I'm afraid. And since the end of November, they play Christmas songs. So for an entire month, I heard every single Christmas song on repeat for 3 years. And yeah, I I don't really like Christmas songs, I've got to say. And I also went I went on a holiday to I keep talking about my Bali holiday, but I went to Bali a couple of years ago, and the hotel I was staying in played Christmas music. So it was the famous Western Christmas songs, but I'd imagine because they couldn't buy the copyright, they instead had an Indonesian person singing the Christmas songs, and the backing music was also different. So you had like all the popular Christmas songs, but the tunes were slightly off, and the singing was done by an Indonesian person who had obviously had an accent that wasn't similar to the Christmas. It was horrendous. So yeah, I can't be doing with them, I'm afraid. Music Kiwi man, I'm with you. Favorite Christmas food? I like it all, mate. I like it all. Apart from mince pies and Christmas pudding, I don't like those two, to be fair. All the rest I can have. Yeah, Isaac is he's looking dangerous, isn't he? It's all right. We've got a live stream tomorrow morning. If you want to vent, is he playing today? I have to go to my score. I have to refer to my score predictions for that. Oh no, he's playing. He is playing today. Yeah, he's playing today. So yeah, tomorrow morning we can all discuss Isaac pain or gains. I must say, I'm probably the least Christmassy person right now. I'm not very Christmassy at the moment, I've got to say. I probably should be a bit more in the spirit, but I'm that was it. Harry Smith, that was it. The Indie. Oh man, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It must be a CD or something. Maybe I'll get copyrighted for it, so I'm not gonna be able to play it. But they were honestly terrible. Yeah. Sorry to be a bar humbug. I've got a Christmas jumper on though. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. What's everyone getting? What has everyone asked Father Christmas for? Or Santa, or whatever you call him? What's everyone asked for? Enzo, Ahmad, Pedro, and Larson, bench one. Merry Christmas, mate. Is that Larson as in Strand Larson? I'd probably... Oh, you can't bench him, can you? I'd probably bench Enzo. God, that sounds wrong. Please rank in order to start. Hall, Rogers, Gusto, Dallo. There's your order. Would you... Why captain... I just think the fixture's better, mate. I think Everton are better defensively than Tottenham. Indeed, Christian. Yeah, Christmas is a kid's thing, isn't it? Although one thing I'm very much excited for is my hometown back in Somerset. Everyone who's my age who has kind of moved away now, they all descend upon the town for Christmas Eve and go to the pub. So I'm excited to see some old friends in the pub on Christmas Eve. So that'd be good. Joachim, huge mate. I don't like Odegaard. Shayana, I would go for João Pedro, the penalty taker. I don't actually like taking time off work. Like my actual full-time job, I could probably take a bit of time off from. But doing this YouTube stuff, I actually, when there's a day where I don't have time or I am not able to make a YouTube video or do work on the channel, I actually feel worse for it than feel like I need a break. So, yeah, I don't actually like holidays that much. I don't really do holidays. I feel very restless when I just sit on a sunbed and do nothing. To be fair, Ben, I actually quite like Havertz. I find him quite likeable. It's just Kyle Walker that I don't particularly like. You celebrate Yule. Cooking a lovely wing rib of... Oh, man. Can I come round and have some? That sounds great. I presume you'll have a Yule log as well. Dad is a dad. Yep. I am, funnily enough, I'm getting my dad some of that. But you can't go wrong, you know. I'd be very happy to receive some socks because you can at least use them. Paul's hoping for a PS3. I'm just going to go through the presents. What's everyone said? Christmas stresses you out. Fair enough, man. You're getting a pizza oven. We love a pizza oven, mate. Someone said they wanted some slippers. I am currently these bad boys. Got some slippers on at the moment. Actually need to tie them up. Just going to do my slipper up at the moment. Xmas socks, yeah. What did I get? I'm so good at buying socks that when I was in Venice a couple of months ago, I bought a few pairs of Venetian socks for family. He won't watch this. I'll show you. My stepdad is a stepdad. They're not married, but I'll call it my stepdad. He's a big Reading fan, and I went to a work meeting in the Reading football stadium. So I bought him a beach towel. So there's one present. The rest of them, people might actually watch this stream, so I can't reveal what they've got because they might actually be watching or at some point watch it. Oh, Jason, I missed it. What's your benching decision, mate? I missed it. Sorry. Mate, the Walker dive is an absolute joke, isn't it? If I'm not going to say it on stream because I'll probably get demonetized for it, but I shared my thoughts on Twitter. It was a word that began with P. Tell you what, Christian is an absolute genius. That is, you're an absolute genius, mate. I tend to only wear white socks though, so yeah. Do love a profiterole, mate. Who doesn't like a profiterole? Sally's getting... Are you buying people socks or getting socks? How's that working? And obviously, I think things change for me as an adult, but I prefer giving presents than actually receiving them now. I don't know how people feel about that one, but I actually prefer giving someone a present than receiving them. One other thing as well is I bought my mum I bought my mum a tablet. I think it was like a Samsung tablet last year for Christmas, which I thought would be a great present for her because she always complains that she couldn't read her phone screen properly or her phone was too small or whatever. So I bought her a tablet and she doesn't even use it. So I might take that this year and then I'll have a Christmas present. What else did I do? I also bought myself a new racing suit for swimming. Mine was getting a bit knackered, so I bought myself a new one. So that happened yesterday. I found one at a really good price, so we did that. Do I think Anderson starts? I'm not sure, mate. I think he probably gets minutes off the bench. That's my guess. I don't like De Bruyne in FPL. I don't know what... got a couple Man City fans in the chat, I'd imagine. I don't know how to feel about De Bruyne. Yeah, if you've got no other options, Meknath, is that how you say it? I would just start him. Rodgers or Strand Larson? I would start Strand Larson, mate. Strand Larson. Sorry, guys. That's noisy. Who doesn't love Kevin De Bruyne? I'm not crazy. I just don't love him in FPL. Did he do anything against Man United, Jess? That is the question. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look. Did he do any? Did Man City? Does anyone remember, guys? Did Man City? Did Man City play well against Man United or not? I can't remember. Does anyone remember? I'm just trying to cast my mind back. It was so long ago. It's a bit hazy. Does anyone remember the Man United Man City result? I've forgotten. Even though it says it there, I'm not sure that was actually the score. It's almost like FPL hasn't even got it wrong. It's even got it wrong, to be honest. Oh yeah, Guardiola, yeah, where he backheeled it off the. It was a great clearance, wasn't it? He backheeled it off the goal line. Incredible clearance. What a great defender he is, by the way. What a great defender he is. To be fair, De Bruyne did get an assist. I just don't like him in FPL. I also think that he's playing with an injury, and I think he's just playing through it. Oh yeah, Ben, I remember your theory. Yeah, you have a theory that they threw the game. It's reasonable. Yeah, I don't know what's happened, Jess. I've clearly gotten up and it's just happened, hasn't it? Lloyd's on Haaland captain. Why have you said Ben Alden member 1 month? Where's that come from? I would drop Jimenez, I think. No, you can't, can you? Because he's got. I'm thinking. I think I'd drop Rodgers. I play João Pedro because he's on penalties. I think I'd do that. Oh, mate, I don't know how to say your name. We're going to call you Christian because it says that in the middle. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, well, thankfully for Man United, that was our second choice goalkeeper. Oh, I've been done there, to be fair. What cheap striker do you prefer, Wissa/Wood? Chris Wood, definitely. Yeah, I did see the Man United Tottenham game, but it was just an unimportant competition, isn't it? No one really cares about the Carabao Cup. I mean, how many times have Man City won it? No one even knows because no one cares. No one really cares about the Carabao Cup. Like, you can't tell me you get excited for a Carabao Cup game. Come on. Well done, Sally. Team Isaac. There are other people in the chat who don't have Isaac, though, by the sounds of it. How do I get rid of Wood? He keeps scoring, but I'm actually supposed to... Yeah, man. The thing is with Chris Wood, mate, genuinely... I'm only joking, Jason. It's all in jest, mate. Don't worry. Who was I looking at? Chris Wood, wasn't it? He's the second top scoring striker in the game, right? And you look at his history. So this season, he's got 10 goals from 15 appearances, right? 10 goals from 15 starts. Last season, he netted 14 from 20. So he's had 24 goals in his last 35 Premier League games. That's not even a full season. So a full season is 38 games. So, if Chris Wood finished the season on 24 goals, you would say he's amazing. and he's got 24 goals in 35 games. So I think that's all you need to know, mate. And it's not just like, I would consider 16 game weeks so far this season as still a relatively small sample size, but his stats continue back into last season. So I think he's mega, mate. I think he's mega. That's what I think. In fact, I want to buy him back. Can I buy him back? If I get Ahmad, can I afford Chris Wood? I should stream the reaction to Fury Usyk. What time is it on in the UK? Oh, I can get him. Oh no. I can buy him. I can do Semenyo to Ahmad and João Pedro to Chris Wood. Can I get rid of João Pedro though? Can I do it? But then I got Sanchez just stinking out my team. I want to get Onana in. He's not. Considering Wissa to Wood, I don't know. I'm just gonna let's have a look at Wissa's stats. Let's have a look at his stats. Oh, he's been really quiet. Look at that. 0.06, 0.19. Yeah, I'd do it. Forest are good. Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do it, Jess. I would also say owning Chris Wood is one of the most fun things you can do in FPL. It does sound like sideways moves as well, doesn't it, Frederick? It does. But it also looks great. I wouldn't do Pedro to Raul Jimenez, no. I'd just keep João Pedro, I think. Yeah, those are good fixtures for Brighton, aren't they? I can't do it. Oh, yeah. Would you do Matoma to Ahmad for a -4? I don't think I'd do that, no. So I should do Semenyo to Ahmad, João Pedro to Chris Wood, and Captain Haaland. Interesting. I just can't. I don't know what I was thinking selling Chris Wood. I don't know what I was thinking. I talked myself into it on my videos. I think if I didn't make FPL videos, I'd have kept him. Oh, God. I'd start Colwill, I think, mate. I think Chelsea got a decent chance for a clean sheet this week. If Chelsea keeps a clean sheet, I can't even get my words out anymore. If Chelsea keep a clean sheet, I will be very happy. I'll be very happy. Papa Lotopus. Is it crazy to drop Jackson for Wood? Yes. If you're making a transfer for game week 24 in game week 17, no. That's way too early, mate. That's way too early. 103 likes. Let's go. I chucked my phone away because I kept checking it. We've done well this stream, haven't we? 100 likes, 11k subs. Cannot complain. I'm very grateful. I am very grateful. What a morning, eh? What a morning. Who do you think is better to replace to fund Isak, Trent, or Son? Bro, there's no context to that question. Up the wood. I'm not gonna comment on wood going up. I'll tell you what. Now I looked at the Semenyo to Ahmad, Pedro to Wood transfer. I got quite excited. Oh, probably João Pedro Sampo. That's all right, Ivan. Trent or Son? Son. I think Trent's great. I think Trent is great. I would keep him. But Son, I think, could go. He's got Liverpool, hasn't he? I'd get rid of Son. Hello, Nat Woodley. Good to see you. Let's see what FPL review says I should do with my team. Let's see. I'm going to go on. We can check out my score prediction. Whoa. Lag. We had some lag then. You can roast me on those score predictions if you want. FPL review. I don't know why I've got the pen. It just helps me think. You hold the pen against your chin. It helps you think. That's what I've discovered. Why would you not want Wood in that case, Ben? I'll flip the question. Why would you not want him? Oh, what's going on? My browser has decided to fall over. Oh no. YouTube has just crashed. Hopefully we're still live. Whoa. Are we still live? Yeah, we're good. We're good. I was trying to load FPL review. Why do we think 3-3 for Villa and City is crazy? Why do you think that's crazy? Both teams can't defend. I think it's a fair prediction. What would you guys say? What would Jess and Jimmy Plix say if they were score predicting, eh? Nor can both score. Nah. Joe, is his name still John? Duran is just incredible. 2-1 City. Fair enough. Where's the team reviewer, transfer solver? I've gone for it. We'll see. Oh yeah, I've still got bloody. Everything's telling me to sell Haaland on FPL review, by the way. Oh, I played my intro then accidentally. Sorry about that. Start Matoma or Semenyo. Probably Semenyo. Start one of Jota, Enzo, Pedro, Raul. How you got so many of those players on your bench? I'm not having it. You're playing 4 defenders if that's your decision. I wouldn't do that. Bench one. I was going to say, Jesus. My gut says Enzo Fernandez, mate. My gut says Enzo. But then I'm not sure if Jota plays. 8 Norris to Trent. Rogers to Saka. Haaland to Solanke. I can't do that. I can't be doing that. One of them has already said to sell Semenyo, though. Let's have a look. What's Semenyo's rank for like points? Terrible. It's really hard not to do Semenyo to Ahmad this week. I've got to say, it's really hard not to do it. It's really hard not to do Semenyo to Ahmad, and it's really hard not to do João Pedro to Chris Wood. I think that's such a good transfer. But it's also, it goes against everything I say on my videos of luxury transfers and don't make luxury transfers. It just makes my team look so much better. Luxury transfers are the best. It looks good, doesn't it? That is a good. That's a strong looking team. That is a strong looking team. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. What's Kingdom of K said? What's with your question marks, bro? Team ID, mate. If you have to do it on a browser, it's the only way. You can't do it in the app. When you look at your points, there is a number after the word entry, and that's your ID. Did I wildcard? No. What makes you think I wildcarded? Is my team just that good? Mate, that's quite funny. I definitely didn't buy Haaland in. Let me tell you, I've had Haaland since game week 1, mate. I have not got rid of Haaland. Yes, I know, mate. I know. I've still got him. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? I think Cunha plays, mate. I do. I'm gonna consult someone about my transfers. I'm gonna consult someone. My FPL mentor has been consulted. We'll see. Kosgon is worth the buy. I know who you mean. Yeah, I'd buy him. Will you sell Haaland to fund the manager chip? I actually have no idea how I'm going to deal with that. I think I'll be honest with you, mate. I think I will probably have played my wild card before I use the assistant manager. So I think we'll be fine. Semenyo just doesn't have the output. Cortex, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. I hit 11,000 subscribers this morning, mate. Absolutely incredible. I think that's beyond my wildest dreams when I started this channel, to be completely honest with you. Had my last swim of 2024 yesterday, which was interesting. It was really hard, but we did that. And now I'm just deciding, the big decision is what the hell do I do with my FPL team? And I'm potentially considering Semenyo and João Pedro to Ahmad and Chris Wood. Sorry, I'm just going to screenshot the team to send to someone. Bear with. Oh, and I worked on the script and video idea for the next video on my second channel. We knocked out the third video on that this week. Worked quite hard on that one. I was very pleased with the edit. I made it as engaging, and yeah, I'm getting better at video editing. What else is going on? And yeah, just got some nice plans over Christmas, basically. So yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to Christmas. But it's not like Christmas itself that I'm looking forward to. It's the stuff that I'm gonna do during Christmas, if that makes sense. Cheers, bro. I hope you're doing well. Fancy doing team reviews? Yes, let's do some team reviews. Let's do some team reviews. Everyone wants to send me their FPL ID. People going early, look. People going early. I haven't put the message in yet. People are going early. Look at this. I'm gonna wait. Let people keep putting their ID in and surprise them. There you go. Holy moly! People are keen, aren't they? Right. Oh, FPL Tom, you legend. What an absolute legend. Thank you very much, my friend. What a G. I will buy 3 pints on Christmas Eve with that money, mate. I really appreciate that, man. That's very generous of you. I appreciate you. Have you finished your stream? I was planning to end this at around 10 and then send everyone to your stream. And then play tricks on you with asking you about funny names. Because I found that really funny the last time I did that. Because I'm really immature. 3, 4, 5. So Cortex is the last one. Before we do that, though. Before we do that, ladies and gents. Is FPL Tom on 11k yet? Alright. If anyone wants a team review, that's fine. Oh no, he's not got a voice left. Well, ladies and gentlemen. We have to go over to FPL Tom. Can you please go over to FPL Tom's channel? Click that link. Click that link I've just put in the chat. We're going to replace the pinned message now because we're gonna give back. Click that link. Subscribe to FPL Tom. That's what you got to do. Thank you very much, mate. That's very kind of you. The chat's a bit of a mess with all these chats and stuff, isn't it? I'm trying to read it. I would start Ahmad, yeah. Ahmad over Enzo, yeah. Doku. I'd start Enzo, mate. I don't like Doku. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I will be rolling this week. Despite people trying to put visions of luxury transfers in my head, I shall be rolling this week. Right, we're going to do some team reviews. There's so much going on. Thank you again, Tom. That's amazing, mate. Thank you very much. Also, I think, and actually no, I'm not going to extend that to I think, I'm going to say it. FPL Tom's got a second YouTube channel as well that I'd really recommend. If you haven't checked it out already, I'm gonna sell your second channel as well, mate, because it's brilliant. I'm pretty sure your surname is Langford, isn't it? It is. It is. Look at this. Look at this second channel. All right, he's already on 1,000 subscribers because he's a legend, and he's nearly got 100,000 views on when he went to the Stockholm Derby, and yeah, check it out. Someone also told me that we might be making a video together in Bristol about the most boring football team in the UK. But I'm not sure that's confirmed yet, but it's something that's in discussion. So I might be appearing on a video on that channel sometime soon. You never know. Right. What was I doing? Team reviews. Sorry, I got so distracted then. This is Harshit's team. I think this is a good team. I would probably get rid of Pedro Porro for Castagna at this point, though. I'll probably just do that. Jess, that is private information, and I'm not willing to share. Sorry, secret. You get Castagna in. He's nice and cheap. Oh, man, I wish I waited until yesterday to do my transfers. So now you've magically got 1.6 million in the bank. And I've no idea what I'd do with it. But I would probably do Pedro Porro to Castagna, to be completely honest with you. And then actually that buys you assistant manager money, doesn't it? But yeah, I'd probably just do Porro to Castagna, to be honest. Notion Vids. Why the name Notion Vids, by the way? Do you make videos? You're in the chat quite often. I'm intrigued why you picked the name. Here I would do 8 Nori to Castagna. And then I roll. I think the team's fine. Oh, I really need a coffee as well. I'll do these team reviews, then I have to go and make a coffee. Jason. Sorry guys, I keep yawning off camera. I'm knackered. I need a coffee. It's quite it's probably quite hard for you to appreciate watching this. But it's quite tiring doing this. I've got a really bright light in my face as well. Anyway, I'll stop moaning. I'd do 8 Nori. Actually. Yeah, I'd do 8 Nori to Castagna, and I'd probably start him over Kirkes. And then I'd just do nothing. I think the rest of the team is fine this week. We'll do that. Nixie, let's have a look. 104.84. You, Anderson's back. Incredible. Just because I don't know if he's going to play, I'd still recommend doing 8 Nori to Robinson. Oh, and then I'd definitely do... Who would you... I need a bit of advice from the chat here. Would you sell João Pedro or Cunha for Isak? Because that's the player you need to bring in here. You need to bring in Isak. But who are you selling? What does the chat think? Would you get rid of Cunha or would you get rid of João Pedro for Isak? Oh, God. I'm in the FPL cartel now, apparently. look at that. See, FPL Tom's giving me 10 quid, then throw me under the bus. Jess continues to throw me under the bus. I was actually going to say, FPL content, I do have a group chat with some FPL content creators, to be fair. But the whole idea of the chat is that we just share YouTube ideas. So if anyone is looking to start an FPL YouTube channel, reach out to me on Twitter or X, and I'll get you in the group chat because it's quite useful just to share YouTube knowledge. I have never seen any early team news shared in the chat, unfortunately for me. So I've not. No, I've not. It's not called the cartel. Yeah, so I do Cunha to Isak, mate. And then to be fair, you could probably do, yeah, YouTube ideas and team leaks, indeed. It's just who do you bring in defensively? Who do you bring in defensively? Yeah, I think there's a defender transfer you need to make. I'm struggling. Nixie, who are you thinking of bringing in from defensively here? My shoulders are sore. I did lots of swimming last night. Lots of volume. It was tiring. Yeah, Lewis Hall. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's a good shout. I'd do 8 Nori to Hall. I'd do 8 Nori to Hall. I'd do that. Cunha to Isak, 8 Nori to Hall. Looked at Timber or Cunha to Isak. Have 3.3 million in the bank. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I also, if you are looking to start a YouTube channel, I've got you covered. I've just started a YouTube coaching channel. I'll share it in the chat. Check it out. I still can't get over the thumbnails. The thumbnails still make me feel uncomfortable to look at, but it's got to be done. If you want some YouTube tips, check out the channel. I've been so slow with these team reviews, I've nearly lost them off the chat now. Good grief. Cortex was the last one. Great team. I don't think you need to do anything, to be completely honest with you. You are missing Isak. That's what I would say. You are missing Isak here, but I just don't see a way to get him in. So I think you have to. Yeah, get involved. I may have had some help on the creative side of those videos from a friend of mine named Jess. She offers YouTube creative consultancy if you're interested. Don't know if you have a business email or anything, Jess, for people to reach out to you on. YouTube chippy chips. So Dreamer's Canvas. I'm very sorry, mate. I don't think I did miss yours. I think I picked the 5. If I look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, Pank got in there. He was first and 6th. He was in there twice. Fair enough, Jess. What do you think of Van der Berg to the new Bournemouth defender, Amak? No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying that, mate. You're not getting me with that. That is really funny though. You should get someone who comes from Newcastle to say that. Oh, I'm gonna get done with these today, aren't I? I'm too tired for this. I need a coffee before I can be ready to deal with these names. My favorite is Jenny Taylor. That's my favorite fake name. I watched I don't know why it made me laugh so much because it's so immature. But I watched a video. It was a TikTok like YouTube short thing of people. You can buy an exercise bike. I can't remember what they're called. Not Zwift. It's something similar, but you can Peloton. That's it. And it was people basically hack their bike so they dominate the leaderboards of the live Peloton games, and they just put fake names as their name. And seeing someone who is obviously distracted because the Peloton coaches are also riding a bike, so it's really hard for them to. You're not going to think too much when you're sweating on a bike, right? And people just take the lead in the leaderboard and put a fake name in, and it's so funny. Should we watch it? Oh no, I can't play it because I might get demonetized. I'll put a link in the chat to a video. I don't know why, but it made me laugh so much. It's quite immature. It's pretty cheap, but it's very funny. Yeah, that's it. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, nice one, Tom. C Peacock. I still said something a bit weird then, didn't I? C Peacock, something like that. It is true. It is true. There is karma for that. There is karma for that. I did absolutely do FPL Tom on a UCL stream. Did the fake names continue after I left? I remember I had to go, so I couldn't stay in. But I thought it'd be quite funny. Jesus. Bench 1. Ahmad and Boomer, Wissa, João Pedro. Oh my god. They didn't stop. That's brilliant. I love it. I'd say Wissa, mate. I'd say Wissa. Yeah, I'd say Wissa. Ahmad's better at the moment, I think. Forrest are good defensively. Wissa's been pretty quiet. And then Boomer and João Pedro are on penalties. So I would probably bench Wissa. Thoughts on benching Hall with Saliba, Timber and Colwill making up the back three? No, I'd play Hall. I'll play Hall this week. That's so funny that they didn't stop. At least it helps the algorithm with the chat, right? That is quite funny. Have you got any leaks? So I'm just checking if there are any leaks. All the big dogs have been live for half an hour now, haven't they? No leaks so far. No leaks. Wissa is yet to blanket. Yeah, but I saw his stats. Mate, he has been quiet. Let's just say that he has been quiet. He's been quiet. I guess he scored against Newcastle, didn't he? Just those last 3 games, they've just been quiet, mate. You know? I think Forest are good. Brighton are, yeah. And then it's tough, man. That's a tough old run. It's a tough old run. I'd keep him Bumo, I think, if I had him. But other than that, I think I'd get rid of Wissa. I think I'd start Rodgers, Liam. I really would. I think I'd start Rodgers. I've been abused for it on stream, but I've predicted the Aston Villa Man City score to be 3-3. Emil Smith Rowe or Pedro? I'd go João Pedro, I think. Would you start Lewis or Fass? That's exactly my logic, Jessica, as well. What was I looking at? Whistle or no, Fass or someone? Fass or Lewis? I'd start Wout Fass, you know. I'd start Wout Fass. Why not? Yeah, that's what I had as score prediction. That was my predictions this week. Why Salah over Palmer? Exactly what Jessica said earlier on in the chat. Bench 1 out of the 4, Morgan Rogers, Lewis Hall. Bro, that's not even good. I would bench Greaves, I think, mate. I bench Greaves. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. That's terrible. Have you ever watched The Simpsons? Bart Simpson does some really good ones. I'll give you a list to use on me. How about that? You ready? These are all to be used. I'm not going to remember these. Oh, it's too long. I have to get rid of some of these. Hang on. I've got an idea. That might be. Oh, that's fair enough. That works. There you go. There's some names to use. Who's bench, Virgil or Wan-Bissaka? Wan-Bissaka. Would you go Allison or Raya? Raya. It depends. I'd say Raya. I think Allison's more injury prone as well. My favourite one there is Amanda Hug and Kiss. That's really funny. I don't know why I don't know why that's got me. I like those names. I find that quite funny. I don't know why. I don't know why. Good morning, Lee and John. Great to see you in the chat. I'm going to be live, if that's okay, for another 10 minutes. And then that'll make 2 hours and 15 minutes live. And then I think we should all go and raid someone, shouldn't we? Would I start Dallo or Gomez? I'd start Dallo, I think. Yeah, I'd start Dallo. Don't know why, but I think I'd start Dallo. I'm going to see if FPL Fran is live streaming. Is FPL Fran doing a stream? He's not live today. He's going to be live at 10 a.m. though. We need someone that's live now to send you to. John, my friend, the quiz has been and gone. Thought for the day: if Arsenal and Liverpool both win their League Cup semi-finals, yeah, big blanks. There's going to be some blanks and doubles for sure. Collins / Milenkovic, or both, or Rogers. Rogers, definitely Rogers. I'd always start a midfielder or forward over a defender for sure. You can go back to the quiz if you want. As I always do, I messed up an answer. So there's some entertainment there for that one. I would say Virgil over Wan-Bissaka. I think I've already answered that. I need a coffee, man. I need a coffee. I'm falling off. I'm going to save the voice for the video tonight as well, I think. Notion Vids, thank you very much. You too, my friend. Irish coffee time. I'm going to the gym as well. Going to do a leg day. I'm finally able to get my arm into a position where I can hold a barbell to do a squat because I did my rotator cuff. I probably said this about a million times. So I've been able to squat for the last few weeks. So I shall be going to the gym and attempting to squat some heavy weights. For Christmas, John, I will be going home on Christmas Eve, back to my dad's house. Going to the pub on Christmas Eve, seeing all my friends. And then spending Christmas morning with my dad. And then going to see my mum and her family to have a Christmas dinner. And then on Boxing Day, I'll be going live from my childhood bedroom, which will be fun. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to the football. Bristol City have got Luton. I bought my dad and I hospitality tickets to watch that. So that's cool. What else? And then on the 27th, I'm taking my mum to a pantomime. So yeah, my family are getting treated. They're getting treated. So yeah, Boxing Day, I will go live and doing a video in the evening. So Boxing Day is going to be an FPL content day. Play Cunha and Bowen by benching Saka. Absolutely not. Why would you bench Saka? That's crazy. That is outrageous. Also, I need to put... There's no smell-o-vision on YouTube, but this Christmas jumper has been in my wardrobe since last Christmas. And it smells like it's been in a wardrobe for a year. So I will be washing that today. I would bench João Pedro and Semenyo, I think. Winks and Bowen to Enzo and Ahmad. It depends. It depends on... if you have someone else to play instead of Winks, then I wouldn't do it. But if you need to start Winks this week, it could make sense. Yeah, I don't think Saka blanks, mate. Yeah, Ryan, I'd probably sell Veltman out of those two. I'd probably sell Veltman out of those two. I'm going to switch screens now. For the last 5 minutes. That was a dodgy transition. For the last 5 minutes, you can ask me anything. Doesn't have to be FPL related, and then I'll sign off. Hall or Estupinian? Hall. Ahmad or Enzo? I prefer Ahmad. I think I prefer Ahmad. Double Fulham defence. I stick with Hoyson, mate. Especially because you would have just bought him. Captain Isak over Salah. No. The captaincy polls there, mate. My pleasure, Andy. My pleasure. Ask me anything for these 5 minutes and then I'm going to sign off. Enzo for Pedro. I wouldn't make the transfer. Probably would start against. I would probably start João Pedro over Enzo, to be fair. If I start Hall, which player do I bench? Colwill. It will be front squats or kettlebell. Front squats, mate, all day. I can't put my arm in that position though. I have to hold the barbell like that. I've only just woken up, and you've probably already spoken about it. Nah, I wouldn't do that for Cunha. No, Andy, we're all good, man. All good. Who will be top of the championship on January 1st? I think it'd be Leeds, wouldn't it? Hope so, Liam. I hope so. Would you transfer out Strand Larson and Harwood Bellis for Raul and Anderson? No. No, I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I'm not answering that one, Jessica. I've never played. I'd have to say Battlefield 3 because I never had a PlayStation to play Bioshock. I'm afraid. So it'd have to be Battlefield 3. It would have to be Battlefield 3. Although I must say, I've not picked up a computer game for about 5 years properly. Seriously. So, yeah. I think I'd start Ahmad. No news on Cunha's suspension. And since he's got Leicester, I'd probably play him this week. Leeds top, yeah, I agree. I think it would be Leeds. So I was just checking Twitter. Battlefield 4 was the best. I enjoyed the World War one. That was hard to say. I enjoyed the World War one. What's the chance Chelsea get a clean sheet beat Everton? Let's check it out. There you go. 34%. Dan, you too, man. Have a good Christmas. I'll catch you on Boxing Day, if not before. I'll go Rogers or Enzo. I'll probably say Rogers. Should I start? I'd start João Pedro, I think. I've probably said two different opinions on that because it's so close. Start Dunkel Kirkes. Yeah, Kirkes. If only one, well, I don't know, Ryan. I'd probably save it though. And that's it. I'm going to stop streaming there if that's all right and get a coffee and get ready for the gym. Been live for 2.25 hours. The Brizzle fan ignored it. What did I ignore? I didn't ignore it. I answered it twice. I said Leeds twice. Anyway. To everyone, GG Ultras. I hope you all have a very lovely Christmas. I say that, but I will be making videos right up until Christmas Day, and on Boxing Day. So I'm not going to stop. But this will be the last live stream. Actually, no, it won't be. I'll be live tomorrow morning and Sunday. Sorry, tomorrow morning is Sunday. See, I'm tired. You can tell I'm tired. I'll be live tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening. So it's not Merry Christmas just yet. But if this is the last one you can watch, then it is Merry Christmas in that case, I guess. Ryan, people have been so generous today. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Rest this evening, mate. We'll be making a video this evening too. I know that Gameweek 17 has only just begun. Indeed, mate. All right, I'm off. See you later.